Good morning and welcome to Studio 22. I'm your host, Lauren Berlingeri. You're about to listen to vocal performance and musical theater senior, as well as former Miss OCU Monica Thompson perform her prelim talent from Miss Oklahoma. You don't want to miss out on today's show, so stay tuned.
Sulla pelosa fase va e non da sé sapeva assunta case miede di tema lo so si sabana mima e si ma baschina tavanima ta a me trova la bella fine a me trova la bella fine. La fila da carema si sella. La fila da carema si sella. La fila da carema si sella.
Don't get out of your seat. We'll be right back after this short break to hear more about Monica Thompson.
Some people don't think it's easy to be green. Audrey does it every day. Turn off appliances when they're not being used. Shut off the lights when you leave a room. Always recycle paper. Recycle plastic, too. Today, Audrey did her part in helping OCU conserve. It's that easy. Have you done the same? Visit okcu.edu/bluegoesgreen for more information.
Hey Oklahoma, do your part and help. Keep Oklahoma beautiful. This is our land. This is our pride. Our roadways that we travel, our lakes and parks that we love, our businesses that we build, our communities that we create. And that's why littering is not okay. This is Oklahoma, our land, our pride, and we must take care of it. So do your part and help. Keep Oklahoma beautiful.
You need to leave.
Welcome back to Studio 22. My name is Lauren Berlingeri, and we are here with Monica Thompson, and we're just going to talk about you being at Miss OCU and getting to go to Miss Oklahoma. So thank you for being here today.
Well, thank you for having me. I'm excited.
So that was an amazing job you just did. I love that aria. How did you decide to choose that aria for Miss Oklahoma?
Well, it's funny. I actually came to my voice teacher here, Dr. Christensen, who's one of the voice teachers over at the music school, and I told him that my problem with talent was always that I could never find the right song, as that I wanted to showcase vocally what I could do, operatically, but I also wanted something that I could act and kind of show off that side of me. And so he was like, well, there's this piece that not a lot of people, outside the opera world know, and he said it's a French aria, and I was like, I really don't think I want to sing a French aria. And I listened to it, and I just knew as soon as I sang it that was my talent piece. It fit all the check marks. So that was kind of the reason I picked it. And it's very different. You won't hear a lot of pageant girls sing that song.
So did you have other options beforehand that you had kind of thought about, or
Yeah, well,
what were those?
At Miss Colorado the year before, I sang The Sound of Music from The Sound of Music, which is a great song, but can you ever beat Julie Andrews singing that song? Probably not. So I think I was always, do I sing a musical theater piece? Do I sing, or a hymn is actually what I sang at Miss OCU the year before I won. I sang and played piano. And so I've been through many different phases to get to the French aria. But I think we apparently found a winner, so.
Yes. So how did you get into pageants? Well, when was your first pageant, and how did that work out?
I never thought I would be in a pageant to begin with, but it wasn't until the very, very end of my senior year of high school that I did a pageant. And even then, it wasn't called a pageant, it was called the Distinguished Young Women of Colorado. That's where I'm from. And a friend of mine had won it a few years previously and said, well, this is how I was able to afford college. And at that point, you're at the end of your senior year of high school. I knew I had been accepted to these college programs and that I wanted to go to OCU, but how expensive OCU would be. And so I was like, well, I'm just going to give this a shot. And lo and behold, I was first runner-up in that, and then I went on to kind of got the pageant bug. And my first time competing within the Miss America system was actually Miss OCU my sophomore year. So I was fourth runner-up my sophomore year at Miss OCU, and then came back my junior year and won Miss OCU. So it's been quite the journey.
Did you expect that second time that you're going to win it all? Did you have a hunch ever, or?
It was a different feeling for sure, because that first year that I did it, there's nerves and you're not really sure what you're doing, and that's kind of how I felt.
Yeah.
But that second time that I came back, there was a peace about it, and I had done everything that I possibly could to get to that place where I felt that way. I was in the gym a lot. I had been eating right for a long time, and I was just in the mindset that whatever happened, it was in God's plan to happen. And I think when you go into it not in the competition mindset, but just in the mindset that you're going to accept whatever outcome happens, it was my
just
time.
Time to
It was
shine,
my
yes.
time. But as you know, all the girls here at OCU, very deserving of the title, and so I was honored, honestly, to walk away with it.
What was it like at Miss Oklahoma? I've never been to Miss Oklahoma, so I really don't know how that works out. Is it nerve-wracking? Is it fun getting to be around all these girls? Or
Yeah, I mean, it is overwhelming in a sense because I was the 50th contestant, so of 50 girls. So I was the very last contestant in interview, and that just shows you, okay, 50 girls, that's about the size of when you go to Miss America, I mean, basically. And so it is, in a sense, overwhelming. But the Miss America, or the Miss Oklahoma pageant is so well organized that they kind of reassure you that, this is your schedule, this is what you expect. You have your own dorm room in Tulsa. We stay at Oral Roberts University, so you kind of have your downtime. But I had a blast, I really did. And they feed you a lot of good food. You're really hungry at that point in time. And they feed you a lot. But I met a lot of great girls from around the state that I never would have met, regardless of if I had competed. So.
What would you say is your favorite memory of Miss Oklahoma?
Honestly, obviously winning preliminary talent was an honor and something that I was very proud of, but honestly, I also won third runner-up in the Community Service Award, and it wasn't something that I really expected to win, and I was announced as a finalist for that award, and you have to go into a different panel of judges that don't judge the actual competition. And my platform is Building Strong Girls, and they ask you all about your platform. And I walked into that interview, and I just started bawling. And I was like, I walked out, and I was like, there's no way. They probably think I'm crazy. Like, there's no way that they're going to even. And they announced the next morning who these winners were of the community service, and they said, well, we're not usually offering this runner-up placement. We don't really have the scholarship fund, but the judges that judged that interview actually took their checkbooks out and wrote a scholarship for this young woman because she was so passionate about her platform. And that was the scholarship that I ended up getting. So to me, that meant actually more to me than the Talent Award, because even though I worked so hard for the Talent Award, Building Strong Girls is where my heart was, and to be recognized for that and for the passion that I had with that meant more to me.
I love that so much. I'm so glad I've gotten to hear about your experience because I really haven't got to talk to you about that before.
No.
So we will be right back after this break to hear more about Monica Thompson and just the life you lead and all of that. So stay tuned.
The Stars in retreat. The shot goes up. Thompson comes out of nowhere, and another block for OCU. This guy's on fire. This kid owns OCU's record in blocks not only on the court, but off the court as well. Earlier today, he was busy crashing the boards. Just a rebounding machine. Even cleaning up the glass, giving a whole new meaning to garbage time. Thompson, MVP on the court, and keeping Oklahoma beautiful off the court.
My school is picture perfect. My school is OCU.
Welcome back. We're going to watch a little bit of Monica's junior recital, so just stay tuned and we're going to see all about it.
Divine
Welcome back. You just listened to the beginning of Monica Thompson's junior recital, and it was a beautiful Italian aria. So yes, thank you for letting us watch that.
I know, dug that clip up from the depths of YouTube.
So how did you choose your songs for your recitals? I have no clue how that works and why you have to have recitals at all, honestly.
It's basically our capstone. So as a double major of vocal performance and musical theater, I have 2 senior recitals. All music majors put on a junior recital, and it's classical. So your teachers or your coaches usually help you pick repertoire that fits your voice and fits your character. And then for the musical theater, you kind of get to have more fun, at least in my opinion. That's what I love to do, is to act. And then same thing, you just select repertoire that fits your voice and fits you.
Mm-hmm. So it was mostly you getting to choose some, but also your professors getting to choose some as well?
A little, yeah, a little bit. I kind of took control of my own recital in a sense, and for my musical theater, I just had it on October 30th, and I told my teacher, I was like, I want to do something a little bit different. I want to focus on the characters. Usually people kind of sing random songs to showcase their voice, and there's nothing wrong with that, but I wanted to showcase characters. And so I would sing sets of songs from different musicals, and hopefully people liked it. I don't know. So, but it's one check mark that I have, and I'll have another vocal performance one in the spring.
Mm-hmm. So how did you decide you wanted to be a double major? Is that not busy or what?
Oh, it's so busy, and I'm honors. So I'm an honors double major, which takes up a lot of my schedule. It takes up a lot of time, but to me, it was one of the reasons I picked OCU was the fact that I could do both, because I love both. I love to sing, obviously,
Yeah.
but I also love to act. And so to have the ability to, focus on that operatic sound that I naturally have, but also to take the acting classes that I love to take as well with the musical theater and the dance as well. I think that was the world I wanted to live in, and OCU allowed me to do that.
So what are your career goals, like after OCU, because you are a senior and graduation is upon us pretty soon?
Don't remind me. No, I think, honestly, it's whatever is in God's will, and I know that that's a very broad answer, but as a performer, you kind of have to take that as you will, because you don't exactly know. And I just want to perform, and I don't know if that's going to be Los Angeles or New York or Denver, where I'm from. I have no idea, but I just want to perform because I feel like I was created to perform.
But if you did have a preference, though, do you have a state or a city you'd like to live in if you really got to choose?
Well, I do love my home state of Colorado. I won't lie. I miss the mountains. Oklahoma's great, but I do miss the mountains. But right now, I'm in Los Angeles Showcase, so there's a group of OCU students that'll go there for spring break, and it's my first time that I'll be there, so I'll get to see. But New York is always an option too, and I've been there several times, so to be decided on that.
Yeah. What would you say for other incoming freshmen that have to double major? How do you handle it all and still enjoy it?
Yeah, I just prioritize. If it's something that you really love to do, I always say that you make time for the things that you love. And if you really, truly love both with your heart, you're going to find time to do both.
Yeah.
But just keep your priorities. And, there's been many Friday and Saturday nights that I've practiced. So you just got to narrow down.
Well, thank you for telling us all about this.
Yeah.
Stay tuned right after the break. We're going to listen to one more song. I'm really excited. It's going to be Simple Little Things, so stay tuned.
Some people don't think it's easy to be green. Audrey does it every day. Turn off appliances when they're not being used. Shut off the lights when you leave a room. Always recycle paper. Recycle plastic, too. Today, Audrey did her part in helping OCU conserve. It's that easy. Have you done the same? Visit okcu.edu/bluegoesgreen for more information.
Hey, Oklahoma, do your part and help. Keep Oklahoma beautiful. This is our land. This is our pride. Our roadways that we travel, our lakes and parks that we love, our businesses that we build, our communities that we create. And that's why littering is not okay. This is Oklahoma, our land, our pride, and we must take care of it. So do your part and help keep Oklahoma beautiful.
You need to leave.
Welcome back to Studio 22. You're about to listen to Monica Thompson sing Simple Little Things, which she actually sung in her senior recital a couple weeks ago and performed for Christian Chenoweth in a master class. So before we do that, Monica, I'd just like to thank you for coming. It was really nice getting to hear you sing and everything, and I can't wait to see the song because I know it's one of your favorites. So take it away.
Thank you.
Not all dreams are great big dreams. Some people's dreams are small. Not all dreams have kind of fleece at all. My dreams, like my name, are very plain. The shining night must feel. My dreams, like my name, are very plain, but nevertheless, they're real. They're all so very real. Simple little things. Oh. Simple little things. All I want are simple little things. All I need is someone beside me and then to hold, someone to love me, sweet God. Simple little things, simple little dreams will do. Listen, yes, my blue.